Oh, oh,
Shit.
oh wait.
Alright, so what's on the menu today? What do we got?
I don't know. What do you think?
First off, kickoff.
What's going on? What's going on with you lately?
TwitchCon was going on over the weekend.
Oh, yeah. My homie actually went. He went out there.
Yeah, I got a couple of people that went out there, but for the people we know that went out there, nobody seemed to saw a porn star break her back.
Actually, nobody seemed to like. All right, so after the chick who broke her back, Adriana, or whatever, like, she reached out to other individuals that attended TwitchCon that took part of the foam pit, right? And she had asked them to like come out and to ask like if they as well experienced pain in the foam pit or anything, right? So a lot of people came forward saying that they actually felt some sort of pain. Some chick broke her ankle or something like that, like, or her knee. You know, it's insane. So, anyways, before they participated in the event, they signed a waiver. So that, I don't know if it's gonna clear them out of not being able to sue them.
No,
But I know that there is an investigation going on because other reports and how many people have come forward.
Like, have you been to like foam pits?
Nah.
They literally like there's a sign when you get to the foam pit, and it shows you certain ways to jump in to the foam pit.
Mm-hmm.
So like there's certain ways to jump into the foam pit.
Here's the
this
thing.
bitch went like toilet seat in, bro.
No, well, that's the thing is that like it was only 2 feet shallow. Like a foam pit usually is like 3 to 4
So
feet.
what? It wasn't like a fucking full on foam pit.
Yeah, it wasn't a full-on foam pit.
And it wasn't to jump in. It was more like just to walk through.
Well, that's the thing. They're encouraging volunteers that are participating to jump in a foam pit for being the specific reason of being a foam pit. You know what I mean? Like that's the whole concept is to have fun, have a good time, knock your people over. You know, like that's the game. So you would expect them to at least make it 3 to 4 feet deep, especially like if you have contestants who are above like a certain weight class. So you know a 200 pound man, if he jumped the way she did into that foam pit, he probably would experience way more of a pain.
He probably would have felt the full on foam.
Nah.
Or she was like what, 120 light, and those fucking and they're like the stuffness of the foam, and they were like box foams. She was just like, bang.
In the investigation that's going
style,
on,
bro.
They're saying it was only 2 feet deep and that it was like maybe 75-80% full of foam. So like
I don't know. I saw the foam pit looked pretty full, and where she landed looked like a little mountain. Where she landed at, I saw that shit. Like it was kind of like a little bumpy. I don't know if like maybe it was like so many like foams there to where it was just like it made it like hard. I don't know if that's possible.
Whatever the case is.
Because it was like a little mountain where she jumped on. And you see her like whap, and she like hopped back up, bro. And I was just like, ow.
Like you see the sharp pain.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Strike her back.
Like I was just like, what the fuck? But why would she just jump in like that? Like,
she won. She was celebrating. She was having a good time. She did a full-on split.
I don't know, man.
And of course, like, you know, the person who this so happened to affected and her like occupation status in the adult industry, like you can only imagine the comments.
Well, yeah, because I even post. Well, you're like your social media is off right now, yeah. But like I posted like how you break your back when your hobby is literally getting your back blown out.
And those are the comments that she's experiencing currently.
It just sucks. I mean, because it's just like, goddamn, like you're in an arch position most of the time. You know what I mean? Yeah, that spinal should be fucking legit destroying. You know, callous on that motherfucker.
No, that's insane.
Right. So I'm gonna look up that chick. I mean, she is a good porn star or not. Her arch is good, and there's no reason for her back to have broken. But if her arch is whack, yeah, that fucking back gonna break. That sucks.
Yeah, that's terrible. But a lot, like I said, a lot of reports have come forward that there's been incidents that happened at TwitchCon. Dream, the guy who finally revealed his face in the Minecraft, the only person who has
Oh yeah, Dream, yeah.
those million subscribers on YouTube. He was walking around TwitchCon with an eye patch and like this, and this, and like he had cuts on his arm and like scraped shoulder, cut leg, and
What was he doing? Fight Club?
we don't know. Like he hasn't even answered anybody's questions. Like he just says he woke up from a sleep. I'm like, bro, there's no way. There's no way.
Definitely looking for hype. Definitely looking for hype. Clout.
He don't need to get clout, bro. He has multiple million people subscribers, bro. He don't need the clout. Trust me.
He probably that's right. That'd be.
I think people want to find out who he was, and they're like, yo,
I'll find out. Beat your ass.
I'm gonna rob your ass.
Yeah, they robbed him. What happened? Something happened.
I think that's exactly what happened.
I heard a lot of shit went on at TwitchCon this weekend, but I mean, that's like the only thing that sucks, bro. Like, you can't people make events like that to like meet your gaming hero, like your fucking a voice of like a fucking character you like from a game, and shit like that. And with that place, it's for you to come together with like everybody that enjoys gaming, and not only just like nerds, but like celebrities that enjoy gaming also and shit like that.
Yeah.
It's for everybody that played games throughout their childhood or even throughout their adulthood. It's just like one place for you to come together, and you have like, I guess what can you say, like fucking venues that can't have like safety precautions like on their shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That just sucks. Like, fucking, like for instance, anything like even a roller coaster, you could be on a fucking roller coaster and just fucking stop. You know what I mean? You never know.
I just saw a video right now on Instagram where a lady and
the little kid that rolled off in Korea.
And it was like
I saw it, bro.
It wasn't one that went up or anything, it was like
it was in Korea, bro. Like it just like dripped and then just boom, and you just see the lady and the kid slide out. Yeah.
I'm like, yo, come on. Luckily it wasn't in Iowa, man.
Yeah, it was like a kid one. But even at that, bro, like that shit is crazy, dog.
You would imagine that everything, like you said, these events we go to.
Yeah.
We got whether it's Twitch, Six Flags, SeaWorld, wherever we go, we're entrusting the staff and the company and everybody
with our safety.
with our safety and making sure that they take care of these things. Like the guy who
like literally has been just bullshit with roller coasters or even any type of amusement park, right, bro? Like the guy that slipped out.
Yeah, the unfortunate guy who.
It just sucks, bro. And
like, come on though, like as a person who's seating the gentleman, like you can clearly see that it's not strapped on.
Yeah, word, bro.
It's not pushed out. It's just not locked. Like, why would you give the go ahead?
Yeah,
like,
don't be that guy, man.
Yeah, man. I have a buddy who works for SeaWorld, Chris. He's the roller coaster technician, right? And he tells me, he's like, bro, if it's a screw that's like scratched, we switch it out. Like we don't even care.
It has to.
Like we double check our things. Like we make sure. But obviously, in the state of nature, like some things just go beyond our control. We can be 100% ensure with our trust and be like, yo, I know I double checked everything. Like it just malfunctioned. Like,
but even at that, these rides have to be tested regardless.
For sure.
Constantly, because I remember like seeing like on fucking what was it? I think it was Discovery Channel. They had a show for a while of like people that were building brand new rides and shit, and then they had to test them before they put them out to the public. And it was like a water ride, dude, and they like let it up, they like launch it, and like the fucking canoe looking thing didn't want to go down the ramp, like and then the machine was going, but it wasn't hooking on the canoe. So there was guys up there and they kicked that bitch down. They're just like, so they kicked it. And this was just like a test, you know what I mean? Before they can, that's the canoe just launched at the fucking where it's supposed to just slow down and then come back down. That should just fucking launched out, bro. And like that was first test, dog. And they were like, we gotta have to put more weight or something. And it's like we gotta go back to the drawing board. And it's just crazy, bro. So it's
you would
like,
think it would be expensive, right, to do a test like that for it to fail the first time. Be like, yo, you just
for that to just be like, yo, we gotta go back to the board. Like, fuck. Like,
how many times would it have to take just to even get it right? Like,
I'm pretty sure it takes and on that clip, I'm pretty sure it took more than just once. But you know how they do it on TV? They're just like, we gotta cut it down like a little bit. But that shit fucking flew, dude. And then, and then they're like, after a couple of tests and redrawing, and it's like, we finally got it. And I was just like, it finally like clipped on.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, bitch, like, after how long did it take? Like, I need to know.
Yeah, sure, dude. Like, I don't know. I personally don't do roller coasters.
I don't do roller coasters.
Like,
anymore.
I went to Six Flags my senior year, first and only time, you know, and we didn't, like, I didn't go on, like, the major big ride. They got, like, on some other ones. Like, I wouldn't say kid ones, because I also got on the Tony Hawk Pro Skater one. That was pretty dope.
That was old as fuck, bro.
And, like, yeah, I went 2012, bro. So, like, you can imagine this is 10 years ago.
It's not even there no more, man.
I don't even know if it is or not, but I went on that one. I went on the Looney Tunes one. I went on some other ones. Like, it wasn't the big, crazy ones. But, yeah, I wouldn't, nah. First date, you want to go on a roller coaster ride? Nah. We'll go. We'll play games and shit, but we won't. I won't do the rides. Like, you really gonna let me get on with a stranger? Hey, you got swap snaps. I don't even care, man.
It's really crazy.
It's first date. I don't care.
I won't do roller coasters, but like water rides, I'll do that shit.
That's like slip slide, right?
Yeah, like fucking.
Like that, I feel.
But they'll be like, well, you're climbing the same height as like the roller coaster drop. I was like, but it's not the fucking same. I'm going at 5 miles an hour up the stairs, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like maybe even 1.2 miles an hour up the stairs.
How big is the height for one of those slip and slide thingies?
For the water slides, so it's
it would be equivalent to a roller coaster.
Yeah, it's like a drop. It's like a drop of a roller coaster. Yeah, on some of them. On some of them, it is like a drop of a roller coaster.
I'm getting anxiety just thinking about it.
But the crazy, but the crazy thing is though, is just like with a roller coaster, you're coming straight down like at a fucking velocity, and you're looking at everything that's in front of you. You know what I mean? And like I have a big problem with that, because like a lot of people tell me like, "Well, you're a big fan of Superman. Just pretend you're Superman on the roller coaster." No, because if I go like that, dude, what if I fucking you never know. But like with the water slides, it's the majority of them are tubes, you know. So it's just covered, and you're going in circles, and you're not even fucking unless it's like the fucking
Yeah.
But with the tube ones, you're like, yeah.
that's more chill. I feel like I'm close to earth.
Yeah, word.
Still,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I feel water.
I feel like maybe I can put my hands out and stop myself.
Yeah, for real. If this shit's going down.
Yeah, I put my feet out, my hands out. I'll break an ankle or something, for real, but like, that's okay.
Yeah, for real.
I don't want to go up.
Yeah, for real. That's what I was saying. For real, it'd be done with, bro. It'd be done with.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to live with myself knowing that. Well, I mean, you'll be dead. No, you know yourself. You fell from.
Living with yourself. You're looking at you like, so like, fuck.
Yeah, you be from heaven.
You just floating away from your body like, fuck. And that shit was on that bitch.
Shout out on that date. She got me dead.
Your date's still alive,
right? Hers supposed to stay strapped in.
That's technically what happens the majority of the time. It's just
somebody dies.
But it's not the person that took you there.
It's not to scare people though. Like I don't want people to think like roller coasters. It's like you should be frightened by it.
You should be frightened,
but
you should be fucking terrified.
I would want them to also like take a risk and do.
No, you want Need for Speed? You want some fucking fast type of shit? Go to Circuits of the America. $100 for 4 hours. You choose any car you want. You fucking top out at 200, 300, whatever. You want speed? Get in a fucking car. Fuck that roller coaster shit, dude.
No,
you're still here.
No, you're dying to get in a car.
No, because you got somebody
you
with
can roll over.
But you got people with you telling you where to go, when to turn, when to brake, and shit like that. And then like right when you got the fucking full lane, they hit you to gun it. That's the speed you want.
No,
fuck
man.
that. No. And besides, you're here.
Fuck.
I'd rather be. You ever seen fucking Fast and Tokyo Drift, dude? I'd rather have the Tabasco sauce rolling in the back of me.
Alright, Peter Paul Walker. What happened to him?
That's different.
He was going fast as fuck.
Yeah, on a turn. His buddy was knocking off, and he fucking hit like 95 on the.
And what if I don't know how to turn?
Don't worry. That's why we'll get you like a Buick or something when we do the test driving.
Nah, fuck.
It'd be like Ricky Bobby. Are those the other cars?
I would not partake in that. My buddy,
my
buddy Raul. When I was younger, my buddy Raul showed up to our house, right? And you know, we smoked a couple of Reggie blunts at the time because that's what it was. You know, it was 2011, maybe 2010, and he gets in his car and it's a Honda, and we take it, on the highway, whatever. This motherfucker, like, he gets adrenaline rush. Like, Raul's crazy. Like, he loves to go fast. Him, his cousins, Mondo, Moho likes to go fucking fast. All these people love to go fast, bro. And this guy, I kid you not, was flooring it like at 110, 120 on the highway, bro. And I was scared for my fucking life. It felt like my ass was like just dragging on the floor because of how low his car was and like how fast we were. And like he was trying to race trucks. Like it was just a whole insane of anxiety I had, bro. And like I can't do cars. Like you want to go fast, I'd rather go fast in the water slide, like you said. But I'm not going fast in a fucking car, bro.
I go fast, good. The fastest I topped out is at 220, and that was in my 1978 Camaro.
If I'm in a car and I'm driving, I'm going 60 on a highway. 62 at the most. I'm pushing it.
And I topped that from the Walgreens light right there by the St. Jude's on General McMullen, straight down to the fucking light at the right there by the Las Palmas HB. From that light to that light, I just fucking gunned it. Boom. That's when I had my little Chevy crew. Mm-mm. Yeah, I felt the fucking car. Boom. I had just got it fixed. I had just put a new fucking intake, a new carburetor. I had put fucking 4-inch spark plugs for more torque. I had fucking got a brand new manifold, new headers. My fucking exhaust was done. I should just gunned it. Boom, boom. Mm-hmm. I love going fast. Until eventually, my buddy John, he took his sister's 99 SS Cavalier and he fucking flipped it right there in between the island of fucking Picnic on fucking where it splits into Old Highway 90 and Commerce. Uh-huh. That little island right there, he was gonna go left, but he went right and he fucking clipped that little shit. Flipped 3 times. Eventually he came out fine. John, stupid bitch. But yeah, he came out fine, but he got like fucking 9 tickets in one night.
God damn.
Yeah, he was like on tickets for like 2 years.
Yeah, see what happens with cars?
No, I'm telling you,
like, it's just, I don't know, some individuals just love to go fast. Yeah, that's who they are. Think about getting a bicycle. I'm serious. I want to get fit. All right, look, recently I stopped running. Right? So I'm like, you know what? Well, if I don't feel like wanting to run as much anymore, I want to cycle. So I want to ride a bicycle. To commute to work, to come back. I live in the city, so it's like my job is in the city. It's like less than a mile and a half. Commit.
You have to take a shower at work or get all sweaty there or what?
Nah, I cruise it, bro. I cruise it. Yeah, I let the wind fucking just keep me right through my fucking beautiful face, bro. Like,
with the humidity down here?
It has not been bad. It's been chill. And then plus with fall coming in, like it's gonna be real chill. They ain't gonna be hot.
How long is that gonna last?
Until it gets too fucking cold. It gets too cold, bro. I'm like, hell.
You gonna let that shit in the snow?
No.
If it snows again?
It ain't gonna snow, bro.
Alright. If it snows again, I want to see you right there.
If it snows again, I got my camera, got everything ready. I'm gonna take some pictures. I missed out last time.
Yeah,
I was all fucking stuck somewhere else in the whole part of different Texas.
Shit, dude. That's fucking funny, dude. Oh, so, I went to go get cleaned. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever that is.
I went to go get cleaned.
You want me to get an egg put on your forehead?
Oh, they did that. Yeah.
I'll get one. I'll do it again. Do it my way.
Yeah.
I licked the egg.
Yeah. My dad was the one that's like, okay, like if the egg comes out right, like a little bit, like if you got an eye, he goes, we gotta take you somewhere. I was like, alright. Well, the egg looked like it had like a rowdy ass eye, wherever you want to call it, ojo. And then so he took me to some lady, like, cleans you and shit.
Rub you down?
Yeah, she rubbed me down. It's crazy because like when I got in there, I started itching. Like I started itching bad, bro. My dad's like, what's wrong with you? I was like, I don't know, I fucking feel itching. And like it's just like, oh, those are the bad vibes coming out of your pores. And I was just like, what?
As soon as you walked in, before you walked in, she threw sodium in the air. Sprayed it with like
fucking fiberglass.
Exactly what she did. Yeah, she got you, bro. She's like, you bought the fortune teller,
That
bro.
wasn't itching. What the fuck?
Next you know, she put out a third nipple, bro. Third of
The first 30th of October. She's good. She's good.
I'm convinced she's got the gift.
She's got the gift. Fuck us. I love that movie. But yeah, dude, the fucking she was like doing this shit, and she like was starting to read me cards, and she was just like, you have one person, like somebody's, so there's like one person that's like just throwing shade on me right now. It's crazy. I don't know who that is. I was tripping the fuck out. I was just like, what the fuck? And she's just like, I was like, I don't know who the fuck this person is. She's like, could you possibly know who this person is? I'm like, no. So I came to you, lady.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to tell me this
Answers.
shit. Yeah, for real.
Answers.
Right? You never seen Space Jam? Lady was reading the ball. I see aliens and Looney Tunes. Like, you know what I mean?
Give us
I believe that shit.
Or like fucking Wrath of Titan when the chicks have the eye.
Right, word. Be like them witches.
You be like one of them.
Yeah, from the Clash of the Titans and shit, man. Like Hercules.
Was it Clash? That's Wrath.
No, it's Clash of the Titans.
It's Wraith of the Titans.
No.
It's the second one. Because
They
the first one the first one he becomes Perseus.
Yeah, they were in Clash of the Titans. They were even in the original Clash of the Titans. Yeah.
But they were featured. I'm talking about the new ones though. They were featuring the second one.
They were featured in the first one.
No.
Yes, because they were in the original Clash of the Titans.
Oh,
They had like the glass eye in the old one.
Oh, you're right. You're right. My bad.
But Wrath of the Titans was good. Wrath of the Titans.
The first one's with the big old monster, right?
Yeah, the Kraken.
The Kraken.
Yeah.
And then he needs to get to the place that he frees that one
Yeah,
dude.
but he has to go to those witches to get the eye so they can tell him where that shit's at.
Yeah, such a good movie.
It is.
Like, but they don't make them like that no more.
They
You know
don't.
what I'm saying? Like it's a movie that you can watch and you're just like, dude, like, I love the graphics, I love everything about this. And then they just stopped making movies like that, you know? Like, recently, what's been in theaters? Like, what? Action, superheroes, that's it. Like, honestly, like, main titles that have been hitting theaters.
Remember that movie, was it? The Northern Man? Or something like that. Have you seen that shit? It's about Vikings. Yeah. People like, it was coming out. I mean, Rotten Tomatoes gave it like a fucking 75.
Yeah.
You know, people said it was good, but I mean,
Like, when you go to the movie theaters now, what's your purpose for going? Basically, most of the time you're going is because of what?
well, this year, I mean, scary movies have been running this year.
Okay, well,
Like-
what did you go see a early release?
Halloween is the only scary movie coming out recently. Well, I saw fucking Barbarian with Justin Long. That movie was kind of
Mhm.
wasn't that scary. And then
I think the whole point of horror movies now are not even scary anymore.
it's more of like fucking pop-ups.
It's just storytelling and like. I think people get more to the idea of like who's featured in the movie now. You know what I mean? As to opposed when like Missed Call or Saw or like Final Destination, like all those movies were coming out and they're like all horror, you know, it was all dope as fuck. Insidious, like they had a good section of where like all these the horror and thriller and like all these movies were coming out, and I was like Halloween and that's all we get. Like
Yeah.
I don't want them to reboot like Jason and Freddy overs and overs or Michael Myers and all that shit or like Chainsaw.
But I think it'll be a
But,
while before anybody reboots a Michael Myers movie.
but like give us a Needlehead movie.
Well, they have. There's a new Pinhead on Hulu with the funeral.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, the new Hellraiser.
But that's what I'm saying though. It's on Hulu.
Oh yeah, like
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
Exactly my point. You know, like they're making, like I said, they're not making theater movies where it's like I want to go see this horror thriller.
Yeah, because this is made by like Hulu, you know.
Like even that other one, the Blacklist or Black Hat or something like that.
the Black Phone.
The Black Phone.
Black Phone came out in theaters, and that wasn't even.
But I
scary.
didn't. Yeah, like I didn't want to see it.
It wasn't even that
You know what I mean?
scary, bro. Like, I don't really like the fact like they do like this whole kidnapping children type movie shit.
Yeah,
You know, that's.
it's out of the box, bro.
Yeah, back in the day, you know, 80s, 70s, horror movies focused on, oh, you want to fuck at a party, you gonna die. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to do drugs at a party, you gonna die.
Yeah.
You know, that was like the whole point of like horror movies.
Like rebellion teens getting.
Yeah, word. You know,
like,
like you had like those
murdered for
you had
doing
the,
those
you had the
wrongful
little
things,
horrors. You had the cocky jocks or the badass, you know, drug dealer types and shit. And like it's crazy because like it was like the drug dealer types that were like to survive most of the time.
Yeah.
But it was always like the jocks or like the horde cheerleaders that were like to die and shit, like, which would make no sense.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. But like back in the day,
They targeted high school teens or
Yeah.
college kids.
oh yeah, or even adults. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think the only person that I saw go for a kid was like Chucky, but that's just on like a whole different level. He wasn't trying to kill Andy; he was just trying to replace his soul with his body. So
Yeah.
they would,
He wanted
they
to
would,
be-
yeah, they would
yeah.
be 2 in 1.
Yeah.
That's all he wanted. So it wasn't really like a murder. But now, dude, like they got all these fucking like kidnapper movies, and even like the kidnapper movies, like it's already like, oh, they've already killed like 8 kids or whatever. You know what I mean? Like in Black Phone, that kid is seeing like a bunch of ghosts from like the fucking kids that dude's already murdered and shit. You know what I mean? So that's just like kidnapping movies like that, bro. It's just like, come on, man. Y'all do shit like horror movies. I mean, like for somebody to recreate like an actual Leatherface, like come
Like,
on.
no, what I'm talking, I think when I speak on horror, I'm talking like Wrong Turn, The Hills Have Eyes.
Oh,
You know, like those gory type shit, like Devil's Rejects. You know,
you know,
like those
the-
movies we don't see anymore. Like,
yeah. See, with the Devil's
Like,
Rob Zombie has like his own taste into like fucking horror, but
Like-
his taste is just like, this is what I think what would happen, you know, like, and he gets fucking full on detailed to it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So, well, like the Human Centipede,
Yeah, The Human Centipede. Yeah.
did that one get to you?
No, I mean I'm not really grossed out by shit like that because to me when I watch movies like that I'm just like, bro, that's all acting.
You liked them when they were eating each other's ass.
I mean, it definitely is a conversation starter.
Hey man.
They're like, hey, what was your favorite part of that movie? Like, when they're eating ass.
Yeah, for real, dude. It was like,
Yeah.
what was it? Then when that guy shit in her mouth.
Yeah, so it's all crazy shit like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Or the Hills. I like the fact that the Hills Have Eyes was like based off like an actual story of people that stayed in New
Exactly.
Mexico. Yeah.
Like if they're gonna like make these horror, like they should use actual factual things. Like, and who cares if it's not like a big name like serial killer like Jeffrey Dahmer or anything like that.
Amityville Horror.
Exactly. It's a little small story, and look how big it became.
Yeah, dude.
And it branched off to other movies,
Yeah,
like,
'cause
and it
the
relates. to-
original one was like what, 1969, I think, and then they went, and even at that, they had like countless original ones, like I think like 6 in the old days,
Mhm.
and then they finally remade it with Ryan Reynolds,
Mhm.
and the crazy thing is, I think the one with Ryan Reynolds, they found a house that was replicated off that house, so that shit was pretty fucking dope. But yeah, nobody wants to film in that house, bro. That fucking, I don't even know what happened in that house. But there was like at least 3 families that fucking,
Mhm.
that went south, bro. Like,
Yeah.
living there. So it's just like,
At some point, you would think demolishing it would probably be the best.
and I
option.
bet you're still on the fucking market,
That's what
bro.
I'm saying.
But it, like, or I don't think it's on the market, but I think it's like a fucking, like a historic place or whatever.
Yeah.
And they got like,
The tourist.
yeah, which is even stupid because like if there is bad shit there, bro, anything can attach to you.
Oh yeah,
It's like,
I
the fuck?
strongly believe that. Strongly believe
Right,
that.
for real. And I bet you anything, there's people like in there, like, I'm gonna go with like a fucking bad vibe so I can just get something on me. Like,
Power!
Yeah, for
Yeah,
real,
like,
dude.
the devil's gonna give me the power. Definitely understand that 100%.
Right, for
People
real.
are weird like
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
People are weird like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. They'll
I'm
take
gonna
a jar.
get this power and I'm gonna.
Imagine just someone taking a jar.
Right, for real, like what do you do?
And then they go back home and they're like, I want this
Yeah,
jar.
this jar before I open it, I will suck the whatever's in there. He's just like
Passes out, gets lightheaded, wakes up from like 5 minutes later.
You think you got it all? I don't know, man.
Dude, you're the shit with me.
For real, get off, man. You got all the power for yourself.
Right.
I feel it.
Kills his homie.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, see movies like that, bro. Like, you might like think about it. Like, say it starts off.
Yeah, little.
Say it starts off with like, you know, the Amityville house, just like we said, and like there's like a fucking dude with like a fucking glass jar, and it just, you know, and it's like stormy night and
Right.
shit, and he's just like. And then, like, say there was like a spirit that was like, you know, I motherfucker want to play around. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, that's how movies used to start off, and then bam, psycho kill.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like they don't do that shit no more, bro. Or like, did you ever see fucking
Oh, my bad.
Did you ever see Highwayman?
No.
You ever seen that one?
No, I haven't seen it.
That one was a pretty trippy movie. That was based off a story, like actual story of a guy that was driving around highways and just running over people that were on the highway.
Yeah, that's cold.
But eventually, one of the guys that I guess he ran over his wife. They went to like court, and he remembered his face. But he just took it upon himself to create a fast car of his own, and he started chasing this dude on the highway until he fucking. Just get the fuck. Don't do that shit, man.
What?
I was about to fucking swing at the window.
No, you're good. Don't freak out.
Oh, brave. Like your eyes, your fucking eyes are squinty as fuck. But when they opened up like that, I was just like, oh shit.
No, I just heard the loud bump.
Am I gonna get time to turn around?
Nah, you're good.
Yeah, Highwayman was a good one. But there was a lot of good horror movies that I watched growing up. Fucking Milo. I love that one. Milo was a good one. Demon Knights. Fucking Fright Night. Not the new one with Colin Farrell. The old one. What else did you have? You had fucking like the fucking werewolf movies were dope to me. I like The Howling. I like fucking what is it? Silver Bullet.
American Werewolf in Paris.
That one was 90s, but that one was a good one too.
But that's what the point I'm trying to get at. Like, if you want to reboot something, reboot that.
Well, that was a sequel to the original American
Paris.
Werewolf in London.
Oh, American Werewolf in London.
The first one was in London, and it was like the fucking 80s.
London, Paris, London, same shit.
It's not the same.
Whatever.
It's not the same.
Whatever. European.
Right.
American Werewolf in
Right, China, Japan. It's the same thing. No, it's not.
But I would love to have a reboot of those, just so that we get like, you know, the younger generation can appreciate like what we grew up on. That way, when they come out, what's the original look like? They'll go back and watch
I
it.
wish.
You know, and then they get royalties.
I mean, I wish, bro. Like, they don't make movies like that no more. Like you said, you know, everything's different.
Yeah. Or do you remember Hellraiser?
Yeah.
No, wait, no, not that one. What the fuck is it called?
Pumpkinhead.
Pumpkinhead, but there's another one. He would take like.
I heard you and Nada were scared of Pumpkinhead. Girl.
He would take the power from somebody.
The power?
Yeah. Fuck.
What the fuck? Warlock?
No. It's gonna come back to me.
Shang Tsung.
It wasn't
Mortal
Boogeyman.
Kombat. I remember him taking powers over. The Candyman?
Not Candyman. It's around that area though.
Freddy? John. Christopher? No. Jason? Leprechaun?
Oh, I love that.
Leprechaun was corny as shit, dude. I could never get it.
That's corny, but I loved it.
Like, I think the only one that like I liked, but just for laughs, was like Leprechaun in the Hood with Ice-T. That's like the only one I like.
Yeah.
And then they made Leprechaun in space. I was like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, it's kind of like, if you think about it, took the same steps like Jason.
Jason X, yeah.
Yeah,
Jason
just
ended up
like
going into space. Like, goddamn. I mean, don't get me wrong, the suit was dope or whatever, but it was a little too much. Like, damn, y'all fucking really just make Jason a fucking like an ultimate killing machine. Like he's indestructible. Like I don't know.
They did it for the sci-fi. They did it for the culture.
It was that year. I think it was that year. Yeah, because
Star Wars.
Not even Star
Star
Wars,
Trek.
dude. When you had that year a lot. Well, I remember Starship Troopers was fucking
yeah,
was
too.
getting
Oh,
out like a lot of that, and then you had like Tremors and shit, and then fucking I remember Space Cowboys with like Tommy Lee Jones came out around that time and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, Armageddon.
What, Bruce Willis?
Yeah, like Armageddon was coming out, all that shit,
You
dude.
know, it's a good movie, Knowing. The Knowing with Nicolas
With
Cage.
Nicolas Cage, everybody dies.
That's a good movie.
That's a fucking horrible ending.
It's
I
a
mean,
good
it's
movie.
like, it literally fucking leaves you on a loop. But
Yeah.
that
I think that's
shit-
the point. I think that's why I like it.
I was just like, so nobody survived. It was kind of like that movie with Jennifer
Well, no, I think
Lawrence.
the daughter survived.
Oh yes,
The,
yeah,
the
yeah.
daughter and the son.
Yeah, they survived.
They were gonna recreate Earth.
Yeah, forgot. But everybody else died.
I-
How does weren't they brother and sister?
Nah.
No, right?
Nah.
Okay, I was about to say something Brett type shit, bro.
I think the little son was a teacher's. I mean, one of the parents' kids or something like that. I'm sorry, goddamn.
Well, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, those movies are crazy. Fucking like I was gonna say, that other movie fucking from Netflix is with Jennifer Lawrence and Leonardo DiCaprio. It's called Look Up.
Never seen it.
Like they were literally telling people like
I have Netflix though.
they were like, yo, the moon's falling. Like, oh no, they're like the sun's getting closer. Or
Oh, with
some
Jonah
shit.
Hill, right?
Huh?
Jonah Hill comes out in it.
Yeah, Jonah Hill's in it
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
And they're just like, no,
He's
it's
like
not. They're just like, no, it's not. And it was like, yeah, it is. It's coming down or whatever. No, it's not. And eventually they never listen, you know, to the people that are telling them that the fucking sun is coming down.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody listens, so now everybody's watching TV waiting for their fate.
And it just so happens to what?
Because the earth blows up. Everybody dies. Because nobody decided to do anything about it. Like they were trying to tell them, like, yo, the sun's getting close. Or I think it was the sun or the moon. One of those fucking things was getting close, and it was gonna collide with the earth. And there was like certain ways to like get it done, but the government it was literally a movie about telling you like the government really doesn't listen to shit, you know.
Yeah.
And like they were literally telling them, like, yo, it's coming. No, it's not. And they were just like, all right, fuck it. We do all we
Try
can.
warning you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they just went about their days, and then they get the phone call like, hey, something's in the atmosphere. Like we told y'all. Like,
Yeah.
So at the end of the movie, it just shows everybody watching the TV, bro. And just there's just like a camera looking at like the moon and like the atmosphere, like just. And it was just holding hands and shit. It's just like fuck, like, you know, it's just like it was in the mist.
Yeah.
That movie is so fucked up.
Mm-hmm. That is taste that movie.
He fucking he
Yeah.
shoots everybody, bro. And they, he shoots his fucking kid. Dog.
What I want to know is like what happens after that. Like
You know, there's like 2 alternate endings to that movie, right?
there is.
Yeah.
What's the second one?
Everybody survives.
What do you mean?
Like they don't go through with it.
Oh, like he don't.
Yeah,
pull
like
the trigger?
they step out of the
No
car.
fucking way.
Yeah,
Nah,
they step out of the car and they survive.
I can find that.
Yeah, you
YouTube.
can find that on YouTube. There's 2 alternate endings.
Don't lie to me.
Of that, there's 2 alternate endings.
Don't
to
lie
that
to me,
movie.
bro. The entire time I thought there was only one ending.
No, there's 2 alternate like there is for I Am Legend. For I Am Legend, there's 2 alternate endings.
I heard they're making an image too.
Yeah, because they're gonna go off the alternate ending, where he fucking fixes. He finds an antidote for those things, and he fixes that girl, and that
Well, no, I thought that's how it ends. Still, like he does fix her.
No, and in the original ending, he has the grenade in his hand and he runs towards the fucking wall. And poof. But in the alternate ending, they break through and he's just like, wait. And he fucking shows him the antidote and he injects that chick and she's starting to become normal again. And that big old monster thing is looking at him, picks up that chick.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
And he picks up that chick and he walks out. So that's how Will Smith is still alive. So they're gonna go off that ending to make I Am Legend 2. Yeah. So what they're gonna do is basically he's gonna like after that he faints, you know, because like all the adrenaline, he faints. But I guess that ending where he runs into the wall with the grenade is more of a dream than an alternate ending. So yeah, that's the only reason how they were gonna be able to make part 2. So
I see.
I was tripping out on that. I was like, oh, okay, cool, fuck it.
Oh, is it coming out on Netflix?
I don't even know. I really don't know. But after that, you know how like that lady and her daughter went through like that vent. Well, after that, after they walk off, you know how on in the original ending, it's the lady driving towards like the sanctuary place or whatever.
Yeah. So it's him driving.
It's him driving, and they're asleep like anything.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so that's pretty dope. And he has the box of the antidote with him. So
that's cool. Because I'm just in the first one, like she walks and she has the antidote, right?
Yeah,
she's walking first. Yeah.
Yeah, so so that's pretty crazy, dude. Like a lot of movies have alternate endings. Like I was fucking Endgame had an alternate ending.
Did it?
Yeah, Captain America gets his head cut off.
No shit.
Yeah, but they cut that off.
Yeah.
Yeah, they talk about it. It was either there was 3 deaths. They were supposed they filmed 3 deaths. They filmed Thor's death, they filmed Captain America's death, and then they filmed Robert Downey's death. And I think they went into like a straw type shit or like a voting, and Robert Downey won the death scene. So they stuck to the I am Iron Man, snaps his fingers. But there was so many different ones that they were going off of. And there was the Thor death. I really don't know what the Thor death was, but I know Captain America's one was he was supposed to get his head cut off, which is fucking crazy. So,
I see.
Yeah, but they never went through it. They never went with it, and they just went with the Tony Stark one. And honestly, the Tony Stark one, it hit. You know,
for sure. It hit everybody in the theater.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I wasn't okay. I was not okay.
Are you still recovering?
I'm recovering, yeah.
Are you fully recovered or are you still recovering?
No, I still see his face everywhere.
Yeah. That's how I felt when Tom Holland died in Infinity War.
Oh, when he was.
I don't feel good.
I don't feel good, Mr.
Yeah. I'm telling you this.
Right there, I was just like, how you gonna
movie,
kill Spider-Man off so fast, bro?
Like, I dead at jaw drop looking up to it. Because, like, we bought the tickets, we bought them, like, kind of, like, last minute.
Yeah.
So all the back seats were kind of taken, right? So we were in that mid where you kind of had to look up like this, you know? And so I'm watching it and, like, I see him, like, and I'm just like, bro, like my eye got watery, and I'm just like, God.
No,
damn it, bro.
Dude.
Like,
I got the same way. Like,
I walked out of it. I just relive it every day.
Through Infinity War, it was more of like a oh snap for me, but for Endgame, for them to throw in a lot of shit that I read the comics, like for instance, Captain America picking up Mjolnir. Like that shit was big for me, dude. Because in the comics he does it, and then for him to finally, and then because they teased it throughout all the Avengers movies when they have even that competition on Age of Ultron, when they're just like, "This here can live." So if I could, I remember Jeremy Renner and Hawkeye was just like, "So if I pick this hammer up, I can rule all of Asgard," and he was just like, "Yeah, go for it." And everybody's trying to pick it up. Tony's trying to pick it up with Rhodey. They're like, even with the Iron Man gloves, bro.
He's like, are you my team?
Yeah, represent. And then Steve walks up to it and he's just like, like, whoa.
Now, the theory is that he could have actually picked it up.
Oh, yeah.
But he didn't want to embarrass Thor.
No, he could have picked it up because he's
that's the reason why he did it. Because he could have picked it up right there and then.
No, yeah.
He didn't because he wanted to embarrass Thor.
Yes, because the thing is, he's already, like, fully shown that, you know,
he's worthy.
Yeah, he's worthy.
Yeah.
He'll give up his life for anybody.
Yeah.
But for him to finally like pick up fucking Mjolnir, dude, in the fucking Endgame, like to finally show people like, you know, I've been worthy since like forever. And even Thor himself was like, I knew it after getting fucking face punched in like
so that. After Love and Thunder, that's it for Thor, right? For the meantime?
Thor,
because he's out being a daddy right now, right?
Oh, he's out being a daddy.
I feel like he'll be featured in Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
No, he will not be in Guardians of the Galaxy.
And then right now, Hulk flying off, and She-Hulk can find him in the last episode.
Well, I've heard
he's going to somewhere
there's
else.
I don't know. They showed like little clips of the final season or the final episode for She-Hulk, and I think he's back because there's a little clip where he's fighting Abomination.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so I'm waiting for that.
I didn't see
That's tonight. Yeah, that's tonight.
For real?
Yeah, that's tonight at 2
Oh,
a.m.
shit,
Yeah,
hell
that's
yeah.
tomorrow.
And I'm off tomorrow.
That's
Yeah.
tonight. Yeah, that's tonight.
That
So
sounds
yeah,
good. I'm definitely
fucking
watching that tonight.
Hulk is coming. Should come back.
Mhm.
Uh,
I can't wait for Daredevil.
Daredevil got
I
lucky.
can't wait for season to come out. Daredevil.
Well, it's not gonna be a season. He's getting a movie.
Oh, he's getting a
yeah,
movie?
Born Again is a movie.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Damn, that's cool. So we're getting Armor Wars as a movie
Mhm.
and Born Again.
Yeah, that's what like.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying. Like all these movies were like backtracked. So that's why I'm just like, man, these fucking movies better fucking.
And real quick, what was the original Punisher's name?
Which one? The one from like the
From
very
John
from the
Travolta
very-
one?
The John Thomas Jane.
Tell me who's better, John
No,
Bernthal or this fucking dude's name that you just mentioned.
Thomas-
Because I'm just saying, John
Uh,
Bernthal is
Thomas Jane
the
is
best
is what-
Punisher,
okay,
bro.
is
There's
what I
3 of them,
grew
and he's
up
the
with.
best.
Is what I grew up with.
So did I. So did I.
And it stayed close to like one of the comic books, which is like because there's 2 ways. There's one where, they do get shot in the park,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's another one where they do get run over after like after Frank's entire family was massacred
Mm-hmm.
by the mafia or whatever. But I mean, I'm not saying he's not a good Punisher because I binge watched both seasons. Like I binge watched the first one, I binge watched the 2nd
Mhm.
one. But I just feel
And all of the Defenders and all of Iron
I
Fist.
seen
and all of
Iron
the
Fist, I seen all that shit.
Daredevil.
It's Luke Cage, fucking Jessica Jones.
Where he's featured in each one.
Yeah, I think Daredevil's featured more than fucking he is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, don't get me wrong. He's a good fucking Punisher, and he's still gonna be the Punisher.
Yeah, I'm glad that he's now introduced into the new MCU.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
Daredevil's there, he has to be there.
Yeah,
Luke
he
Cage
has
is
to
there.
be there.
Jessica Jones is there.
Well, that's the problem right there, because the only ones that got called back for that movie was Punisher, Luke Cage, and Jessica Jones. The guy who
Fist,
played Iron
yeah.
Fist has not got any calls for anything. If anything, they will make.
Season 2 was a bummer. I didn't like it.
I think they are gonna make him Asian this time.
Yeah.
'cause, well, like why would he be a white dude?
They really hit and miss
Yeah.
on that one kind of.
And then Shang-Chi was such a success. That movie was amazing, and I think Iron Fist. I mean, the way they've mastered the fucking power balls and shit, like in the movies, like for
Mhm.
Shang-Chi and shit like that, it really gave me like a fucking Dragon Ball Z vibe. And even for now, for Disney to throw out a like them saying they're gonna make a fucking Dragon Ball Z movie, but yeah, like Iron Fist would be dope to remake and to bring out right now, and then honestly, it can start an era of like martial arts, a new martial arts era.
Yeah.
Because Shang-Chi was legit, dude. I love
Yeah, I
that.
love Shang-Chi.
I love
Shang-Chi
that
was
fucking
good.
movie, dude. That movie was crazy.
Matter of fact, I'll probably watch it in a little bit.
Yeah, that movie was legit,
Just
bro.
thinking about it right now because I don't know. I really loved it.
That movie was legit. It really. I mean, honestly, it would have been cool if they could have. They did throw a lot of like OG Asian actors. Like I think one of the ladies that was in there was like on fucking Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, like that old school fucking Asian movie type shit. You ever seen those movies?
Nope.
Where they're like just going through the trees.
Nope.
You never seen that shit? What? Iron Monkey?
Nope.
What?
Yeah.
Bro, what? What? You never seen this type?
Nope.
Bro, House of Flying Daggers?
I'm telling you no.
Jet Li, Hero? No?
No.
Oh my goodness.
I know. I'm sorry.
You see what I mean? That's not, man, what year? What year were you?
94.
Yeah, that was the era where like action
Aren't you
movies.
like 90, 91?
Yeah, but I was still in the era of watching action movies. 91
Yeah.
Cobra came out, bro.
You know what? I remember watching Conan religiously, the original one, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
With Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one, Conan, yeah,
I
that
remember
one.
that my uncle 80 was living with us at the time, and he had like this whole big old like drawer full of
Movies and
VHS
shit.
tapes.
Yeah,
Like, it
we
was
all
just
had
dope.
that uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was dope. Yeah, I had an uncle like that too. That's how I watched all like the old shit, Conan, fucking Predator, and Rocky. And those are, dude, Rocky, all those movies were
Rambo.
legit, dude, Rambo, the fucking, you got Kickboxers, you got Bloodsport.
Die Hard.
Die Hard, you got all those fucking, you got fucking Terminator, you got Cobra, you got fucking Commando, you got
Over the Top.
you got Over the Top, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, you got all those fucking movies throughout the 80s. And then, like, right mid, like, over the hump of, like, 95, it was just, like, where it just literally... That's when a little bit more, like, superhero movies started coming out. I know Blade was released, like, in 98,
Yeah.
you know, and then we got fucking Spider-Man, like, in, like, 2001 and shit.
Yeah.
Like, it really opened the door for fucking superhero movies. Because I remember watching superhero movies. Like, I remember watching The Incredible
Scorpion
Hulk
King.
show. Scorpion King, what the
VHS.
dude?
Scorpion
I hated
Mummy.
that movie. Okay, the mummies were good.
Yeah. I'm just thinking more VHS tapes. I don't know why.
The mummy movies were good, bro. But the fucking Scorpion King, oh my god,
I like the Scorpion King.
I don't like
Yeah.
the Scorpion King.
You know, it's a movie that a movie, The Prince of Persia, with Jake
I
Gyllenhaal.
fucking hate that movie, dude.
I love the game too.
The game was dope, but the movie, bro, I hated that movie
Okay.
so bad. You know what other movie I hated? Assassin's Creed.
Never seen it.
That movie was trash.
I thought it's the one he's simulated right into the
Yeah,
mind.
bro,
Yeah.
that shit.
I remember the trailer vividly, but I don't remember the movie.
That was garbage. That was fucking garbage, bro. I hated that shit so much. There were so many video game movies that were like adapted into movies. Like, well, there were so many games that were adapted into movies,
Yeah.
and they fucking just so.
Did you ever play the game Blood Rain?
Yes,
See
and
the
the
movie?
movie was fucking stupid.
I remember as a kid.
Nah,
I would see the titties.
Yes, titties, bro.
Yeah. I'd go back, pause it, beat it off for a bit.
Bro, I hate that.
Blood Rain was cool.
The fucking game was dope, but the fucking movie was just like, I don't know, I can't do this shit. dude.
Remember that movie Ultraviolet? I like that movie. That was a good movie.
How?
Because that it was introducing like into other things. Like honestly, it was a Marvel movie, by the way.
I couldn't. I didn't.
Yeah, it's a
dig
Marvel
it.
Studios movie.
I couldn't dig it.
The Losers.
The Losers.
You seen that one with Chris Evans?
Yes, I didn't like that one either.
That's a DC movie.
I know it's a DC one. It's a
Yeah.
comic book. I know.
Van Helsing, DC.
Van Helsing was okay with Hugh Jackman. It was alright.
Yeah.
It was okay. But the Losers, it wasn't.
People don't know that. Like it's crazy, right? Like if they don't know, like this are like actual DC comics, like movies.
Like V for Vendetta, I liked V for Vendetta. Was dope as fuck. And then Watchmen was amazing.
Yeah. Oh, but Watchmen's so fucking like it's such filler. Like there's hardly any action, and it's like bad.
That's have you ever read the comic book?
Well, it's not even that. It's just like it's so
The
dry,
comic-
like,
the
and it's so
comic-
dark. Didn't they remake it? Right? They remade it on HBO
Nah,
Max.
it's a
It's a TV series now.
it's a continuation of what happened after Mr. Manhattan blew up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But it's a TV
It's
series.
a TV series now.
Wow.
But
That'll conclude today's session, I believe.
hell yeah, dude.
I don't mean to cut it short. Just
Movies.
I know last session we did about an hour 30, so
TwitchCon.
we're gonna try to
Yeah,
pull it back a little bit.
But no, we did good. TwitchCon.
Other coasters,
Stay away from
other
fucking roller coasters. You don't go roller coasters. Water slides are amazing. Watch classic horror movies. None of this new bullshit. Unless it has classic people in it, like Halloween still has Jamie Lee Curtis. Watch that type of shit.
Yeah, that's like the only thing that's coming down.
Yeah, but anything new? I mean, Justin Long, Barbarian, suck dick. I'm sorry. That movie just
I love you,
sucked.
Justin.
Yeah, I love you too, dude. But that movie sucked, dog. But that concludes us today, episode 9, and we're fucking out of here.